Hedera Hbar coin. Today we are seeing some big news. We've just gotten a recent announcement from Hedera that they will be allocating $4.86 billion that has now been approved for additional funds. This is some really good news and we're going to take a deep dive into it. As you can see, a lot of the tokens are down right now by about 4% or more, and Hbar is down by 6.5% on the 1-day chart. So a lot of these tokens have taken a hit. All I ask from you guys are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. The Hedera Council has now announced that it has voted to give the board approval to allocate 4.86 billion Hbars of additional funds towards further development of the Hedera network and enabling its decentralized governance. And the vast majority of the allocation, 4.248 billion Hbars, will be allocated by the Hedera board for ecosystem development among existing initiatives, including the Hbar Foundation, the Hasgraph Association, and the DLT Science Foundation. This is to do with the Hedera treasury. Now you'll see over here just the structure of it on their website and the classification of the Hbars. But if we actually have a look at the allocation category, and with the ecosystem and open source development comprising roughly around about 18.2 billion, which is pretty huge, as well as the purchase agreements of 12.6 billion. So that is how it is all allocated. And the reason as to why I think that this is bullish news for the increase in the allocation is because we are only going to be seeing a greater advantage for us, because it's going to definitely help with developing the ecosystem. And we have seen many initiatives coming out. I mean, Hbar Foundation have been absolutely great this year with everything that they have been producing, as well as the Hasgraph. And you can see that it says that they will be receiving their grants within Q1, and that additionally 614 million Hbars will be used for the operational expenses of the Hedera Council and for payments to early SAFT purchasers. The CFO of the Hedera Council has said that 2023 saw the accelerated adoption of the Hedera network, with more than 33 billion real-world transactions on the network, and the ecosystem partners played a key role in helping applications to go to the market and onboard new users. With this foundation solidly in place, the Hedera Council is pleased to further support the development and utilization of the network with these new grants. And it goes to show that we have seen increased utility in the network, and we have this number for 2023 of the 33 billion real-world transactions, but I do believe that now we've come up to 36 or 37 billion on the network just in transactions alone, and so that has increased by 3 to 4 billion, which is huge because we have just started in 2024. And you've also got to understand the fact that they are only doing this because they understand that the network will be growing even more. Now Saucerswap has actually posted some stats for us over here. As you can see, the amount of Saucerswap active accounts that we have are 4.57k, and the amount of Hedera active accounts we have are 22.6k, and this is just 1 week. Remarkably, over 20% of active accounts on Hedera also used Saucerswap, equating to 1 in 5 users. So we've got a high percentage there, 20%. Hopefully we'll actually be able to increase that to 2 in 5 users. Now Hbar Foundation have actually come out with this video, and it shows that Hyundai and Kia are actively using Hedera already to track the carbon emissions of their supply chains. As you know, when it comes to Hedera, they are able to track the carbon emissions, and live reporting is definitely important. And accuracy and real-time data is exactly important, and that is what Hedera Hashgraph is able to provide. So we have big players here, Hyundai and Kia, both using Hedera Hashgraph. I'm more than sure that other car manufacturers will also be coming into play with this as well, as we are seeing more of a growing concern when it comes to the carbon emissions. It will only help them to identify solutions and also to be able to reduce it and accurately report it as well when it comes to sustainability. And also with the announcement of the 4.86 billion Hbars forecast of additional funds coming out. Charles has actually tweeted this, saying that this is a plan being carried out in transparent fashion and that transparency is something we are proud of. Please note that ensuring our decentralized ecosystem can continue supporting developers is a key component to a robust set of users and utility for long-term vision. Thank you all for always supporting our ecosystem and grantees. As we know with other projects in the crypto space, some of them haven't been as transparent as we'd like, or some of them haven't actually kept their word, and that can be a problem when in the space when it comes to people like us who are actually holding the token or the coin. And what it means is that it loses that trust when they are not able to deliver on something that they have said. And I think it is really important that we are seeing this coming from Hedera, so again, bonus points for them. So the price action for HBAR coin today, as you can see, we are trading at 0.07929. We are down by 6.19% on the 1-day chart. For the 24-hour volume, we are up by 19.81% and we're trading at $101.9 million. If we have a look at where we were in the earlier hours of the morning, you can see over here we were trading at 0.0797. Now the lowest that we went to for the day was 0.07795. Not really too bad though. However, on the 7-day chart, we are down by 1.49%, and pretty much it is copying the rest of the market. As we know, for the past couple of days we were doing pretty well. We were in that 8-cent level. The highest that we actually went to for the 7-day chart was at 0.08733, so we were just below that 9-cent level. Unfortunately though, after a few days have now gone by, we weren't able to sustain that level, as with the rest of the market, with the volume essentially coming down, and now that the ETFs have been approved, there is a bit of a cool off period. So we are currently just at this borderline again at that 8-cent level. I definitely don't want to see HBAR coin break that 6-cent level and go all the way back down. I want to see it comfortably trade at the mid-range of 8 cents. Guys, if you want daily Hedera HBAR coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.